Hey guys, this is Daisy Collins of Tsunami Rose Designs, and today I am so happy and very nervous and I don't know, excited to show you guys my first ever multi-signature sewn, I should say pamphlet stitched journal that I ever made, ever. Well, actually no, it's the second one. Because the first one I ever made was this one, and I think I didn't like it because I put in some of the pages backwards or something. I'll probably do it anyways. But I did the hidden binding, so you can't see it. This is made out of a cereal box that I put a lace on top and painted over. And then I just put these just really pretty scrap of paper for my stash. And just really simple two pieces of seam binding tape to just tie it together. Now this book is gigantic. It's like 2 inches by, I don't know, it's 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches wide or thick by about 8.5 by like 5.5 I think it is, because I didn't want to cut any of the papers down to size, so I just decided that the size would be an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper folded in half. So that's what I figured would work for that. And it's just like really thick. I did 5 signatures with 8 pages folded in half in each one, and apparently maybe next time I should do 5 signatures with like 4 or 5, because it just became incredibly big. So yeah, like I said, the box is the cover is a cereal box, and then on the inside I made a lot of mistakes in this one, so I don't think I don't think I should trade it or sell it, because it's just full of mistakes. But it's just really pretty, and I had a lot of fun doing it, actually. So yeah, as you can see here, the doily that I use cracked. So, oops. Oh well. Okay. So the first page here is that handwriting tracing paper for kids. I think I got it at the dollar store. And I coffee stained everything in this journal. I coffee stained everything in this journal, and it really helped do something special for the pages. I coffee stained, baked it, and then I ironed every page, which sounds a little insane, and it kind of was, but it was fun too. So yeah, so I like to do a lot of collaging. So this book isn't going to be very much to write in. It's probably more of a what they call a glue book, just like stuff I like. But I do have a lot of space that to me is space for pictures. And here's a little glassine bag. I think, yeah, little Rhonda Lease gave me this little bag and these tickets that she coffee dyed. And I just put a little sentiment, and over here is just a little clip with some sentiments, some cutouts, some die cuts. Ha! Die cuts from some kit that I bought somewhere. I don't know who it's from. And this is some sort of receipt paper. I went to the thrift shop and they had, I just found a bunch of paper pads that were pretty cool. Like this was a receipt paper pad, and I did a rub-on on it. It looks like it was meant to be there, so I was excited about that. Just put a little tab on there. Here's just like another collage ready for a picture right here. Selfie, a message for you. On this page, this is a recipe book page here that I dyed with Kool-Aid. I dyed it blue. And just collage some stuff on top. This is from a kit I got from the dollar store. I think it's from Casey and Company. But I have a lot of them, so you'll see them in a lot of my books. Another collage ready for a picture with this little vintage lady. And I don't know if you can see here, it has like little patterns that were from my cooking pan or my baking sheet that I have, that I baked the papers dry with. And then it just like burned this pattern throughout some of the pages, which was pretty cool. Here's another rub-on, a page from a vintage encyclopedia. Here's another collage spot for a photo. This is one of my flowers from my collage, my decoupage flowers in my shop. And this is from, I'm not sure if it's from Charming Fragments, it might be. This is another one of those decoupage flowers, and this is from, oh my god, all these journals. The name of it is going to be Rose Azure. That's right, Rose Azure. So this is a printable tag from my shop. These tickets are also in my shop. I think they're really cute. And I just cut them out. They're supposed to be like cut out individually, but I just cut them out like that. And this is, I'm not sure from what company that's from. I like to have them like that. Okay, and on this side there's a spot for a picture here. And here's, this is map paper. It says index with zip codes. It's like a California map because that's where I'm from. And here is a cutout of Sleeping Beauty from a vintage book. And these tabs are from my mechanical error printable book. And I made a pocket here with just some papers and a little saying here, number 1, a little rule, chipboard right here, chipboard number. And then these here are from my store. And I'll have the link down below to everything that I use. But basically I have like a box of all my samples and tests, and so I just use those in my journals. This is just ledger paper that I found at the thrift shop. So this is just ledger paper that I found at the thrift shop, and I coffee stained it. Just a little collage I did here, and I just stapled on most of these. Well, after this point right here, I forgot that I had my mini attacher, so I just mini attached a lot of little collages to pages. In this one I actually like stapled it down to the page, and this is a rubber one right here. And then I would put something back here to hide the staple. But later on, I would do a little collage, staple it, and then I'd glue it down so you don't see the staple on the other side. This is just another cutout from a Campbell's menu book or cooking book I have. This is a pocket from my Life of Bloom. And inside is a little cutout from my Polished Lackluster. Printed inside is the paper kit I have in my store. That's just scrunched up paper you can print out. And this is, I think this is from Charming Fragments, yeah. And inside, yeah, you can see it. There's another page. They're supposed to be printed there, but whatever. It's a junk book. So I'll take off one. Okay, so here on the other side of the ledger book. Oh, and the tie of the signature is hidden inside an envelope in every page. Okay, so this is just another piece of that paper bag I have. There's another just piece of scrapbook paper. And a little cutout that I had. This is from the Charming Fragments collection. And I know this is like not exactly what a junk journal is to everybody, because they all have like places to write, but I like doing like collages, and I don't really like leaving a page blank. So every page has something on it, which was a total labor of love. And it was just so much fun though. But you know it's a glue book because I went through this glue stick and another one of these. Plus I bought this one. So I went through almost like 2 1/4 glue sticks to get this journal done. Now, I used these 2 glues. I bought this one first. I like it, but I don't like that it gets sticky after, like, if it oozes out, and you know the glue always oozes out. So then I took a bet and I bought this one, the second time, and I really like this one. If it oozes out, it, like, dries clear and hard. It's not, like, shiny or anything. Or this one is, like, gummy, like, sticky. It's terrible. I'm sure it's good for some stuff, but, yeah. And here's just another one of those crowns from the Casey & Company. I can't remember what company this is from, but it's just a chip, die cut. It's as fun as a head on this matte paper with a little tab on there. Just another little collage that I stapled down. This is one of my printables in my store, and this is one of those. This goes with all of these. They were all in the same kit with this and this. It's a pretty cool kit. This is from my Rose is Your printable, and I'm not sure where that's from, honestly. Die cut doily with a tag that I got in some swap or something, because I don't own that. I don't own that stamp. I don't know how I got this. But it was just in my stash. Oh my goodness. Okay, later on. I'll do it with you later. Okay, so here is, honestly, this Know Thyself is from a project that I did a long time ago when I used to use my Cricut, and now that I don't, I just had it in my stash forever. Literally, this is like 3 or 4 years old. I knew I was going to find something to do with it, and apparently this was the page for it. And this is some more of that Kool-Aid dyed paper. Another collage here. I'm pretty sure it's from some book, I don't know what. And on this page right here, I really like this page. I just cut out a bunch of images from vintage books that I had bought at thrift shops, and I just stuck them down on this page because I really liked them. I didn't know what else to do with them. So here, this is a rub-on, and then this is a image from a vintage cookbook. This mason jar here is a printable available in my shop, stuck on top of vintage cookbook paper. And this is another one of those decoupage flowers with another one of those die cuts from that dollar set. And I'm pretty sure this is from Life of Bloom. Just cut out here. I just noticed I used it twice in this book. So this page here I found in one of my mangas that I bought a long time ago. And I was looking through it one day and I found this page in it. And I was like, well, that's cool. So that went perfect here with one of those decoupage flowers. Like, everything is pretty flat, but it's just thick because of all the cardstock that I use. So these are more of those decoupage flowers. And one of those tickets. And this is a nice pretty die cut that I just got from Sizzix. Die cut that was in my stash with some pattern paper, scrap pattern paper. I used a bunch of scrap paper in this book. Just a die cut. I punched that out. I just got this punch. I was very excited about it. And this right here is just a really cute image of a young boy, and I just did like a collage behind it of papers. Stapled some stuff together. Well, I just, it's just the look of it, because like I said, I just stapled it all together outside of this and then glued it all down. Some more vintage, just scrap paper. This is from one of might be Charming Fragments, but I'm not exactly sure. This is another one of those die cuts from the dollar store set, and I just layered on some doilies and some die cuts, and then these coupons that I got from the dollar store, or the $1.99 plus store. 99 plus store, not a regular dollar store. So I tried to coffee dye these, but they did not take on the color at all. Like, this yellow like started to rub off, so that was a loss. Just a sentiment there, die cut sentiment. And these images of these flowers I actually got from these books here. Let me see if I can get there. Flowering Shrubs, the Lifetime Encyclopedia of Gardening. And inside it's just like awesome images, and they also have these illustrated images that are just awesome. So I've just been like cutting these out and using them. And on some of these, I'm going to have to like scan the image and print it out because the images are pretty on both sides. So I just found those at the thrift shop too. And then I just put some rub-ons. And all these rub-ons are from Gypsy. What is it called? Gypsy something? Oh, I'm trying to find them. Ah, here they are. 7 Gypsies. There, I just got a bunch of them. I don't know exactly which one comes from what, but I'm gonna go and get some more rub-ons because that was awesome. And okay, just put a tab on there. This is from a vintage children's book. And this is a cutout from somewhere. I'm not sure where this is from. A little collage I did with some stuff from Kits. I think this is from Rosa's Your, probably from Charming Fragments, and then these are available in my store. And then one of those die cuts from that dollar store set. Just some right here for you can put a picture. So This Life is Beautiful. I'm not sure where that's from. On top of some scrap paper with another one of those jars. Let's see, take off another one. So here is a vintage scrapbook, vintage children's book page. I'm pretty sure it goes along with this book because it's got the same color scheme. And then I put a decoupage flowers on there. And let's see. Make sure I'm still in frame. Yeah, okay. So I really like doilies. I'm pretty sure you can tell. Well, over here, yeah, after this page, start getting really heavy with the doilies. I always like forget they're right there. I don't know why I forget they're there. And then with these small ones, I'm going to tell you where I got these. I got these at, let's see if you can see that, papermart.com. And I always buy more than I need. Like, whenever I go to the store, I don't pick up one of what I need. I pick up two always. So with these doilies, this size in particular, the 4-inch, I was really afraid I was out of them, and I was panicking, and then I was okay with that. I was like, fine, you know, they're gone, whatever. And then I was looking through my stash for more stuff to use for this junk journal, and I found a whole other bag, and I was like, yes. So I have more. So after that, I got all excited and I went doily crazy on the rest of the book. This is from the Charming Fragments journal. This is from my new journal, I believe. This is from the Love and Loyalty book. This is just another one of those rub-ons on this graph paper here. We're on the second signature here. This is another spot that I did a little collage on so that you could put a picture. A quote here, be happy, for this is a moment, for this moment is your life. I'm not sure what kit that's from. Another one of those decoupage flowers, and then punched paper, another one of those book pages from that flower garden book. Rub on right there. Another children's book with a die cut and doily on top. This is a receipt page. Just a little collage I did with some die cuts and just an image that I cut out from a scrapbook page paper. This is just a vintage image from a cookbook. And on this page, funny story with this little envelope. My husband comes home and he's like, oh, they gave us this. I said, oh my God, how much did you get? And he said, oh, there's nothing inside. I said, well, that's not, I'm like, well, that's mean. Because, you know, traditionally you get the red envelopes with money for New Year's. But I was like, whatever. And then I was like, well, let me have it because I think it's perfect for this project I'm doing. And so then I stuck it in here. Like, within, like, 20 minutes of receiving it. So I just did a collage behind it and stuck a tag with the stamp. It's from another one of those trades I got because I don't own that stamp. This is a rub-on right there on this paper. And here's another collage for a photo. You are the prettiest when you're happy. I'm not sure what journal that's from. So they all blend together after a while. Here's another image from that dollar set that I have. And this is from one of my stamp sets. And I'm at stamp sets. Oh my God. This is from a vintage children's book on a die cut with some die cut rulers. Documented is from my stash, and then my jars that I designed. Just a little collage here with 1, 2, 3, 4 circular die cuts stacked with this ticket, so you can put a photo here. This is one of those big elements that's available in my store. I'm not exactly I guess I should have put something there. I forgot to. This is a ledger paper dyed with Kool-Aid. And then I just did a little collage here, and you can put a photo here. And this is another one of those cutouts from flowering shrubs from that 70s book with a tag that I'm pretty sure is from Charming Fragments. This is from my New Beginnings this is from, I don't remember. This is from Rosa's Year, this cutout, this flower with one of those dollar die cuts, and just a piece of scrapbook paper on this map page. This is an image that I posted on Junk Journal Junkies as a preview, and people loved it. People were waiting for the video. Okay, so here is this, it's just a collage here, some die cuts, a doily, and one of those, this is from that dollar store set actually. And this is from my Charming Fragments journal kit on top of a map book here in the middle. This pocket here is a Walgreens a Walgreens like prescription bag that I got from Rhonda Lee when I saw her. I'm not sure which one of the times that I saw her. She gave me this, and she had tea stained it, so I just made it in the middle of the signature, made it into a pocket, folded it in half, and I have some cutouts. I have some printables from my shop. This is another one of those decoupage flowers, and then another sentiment from one of my kits, probably Petticoat Ephemera. Here's another one of those images, another one of those die cuts that were $1. Here's a little collage that I made with some die cuts, the ones that were for $1, and then half a doily here with the die cut number 4 chipboard, I should say. And then I started adding a bunch of random numbers to stuff, probably the same numbers over and over because I was running out. So So here's another collage. Die cut just stuck there. This is from My Life of Bloom. This is from that paper bag. And I just did a little thing right here on this ledger paper. Dyed a Kool-Aid with memories right there. Rub on. Let's see. Okay, so this is another one of those collage die cut collage decoupage flowers, I should say. Another piece of that bag. Something for my stash, number 8 up here. And for these pages, I kept it kind of simple, just a sentiment and a doily for a spot for a picture. Same on this side. Same on this side. Just a little collage with this Be Ambitious and this little mason jar, which is cute. Oh, and then a strip of the ledger paper that I ended up just putting it there at the end. Another little die cut collage with some of these banners that are all the rage right now. Let's see, let me get a little closer. Nope, this needs to go away. Okay. So right here on this page, this paper I got from Little Rondelie. I haven't scrapbooked in so long, so I have a lot of old stuff. And I just stuck it on here, stapled it down with this doily, the rub on there. I thought that was really cute. This is some shiny paper, glossy paper that I tea dyed like several times actually. I like dunked it, baked it, dunked it, baked it, dunked it, baked it a couple times. It's pretty cool. This is another collage with one of those big elements from my store. And I just thought this color went really well with it. And then I thought this rub on here went really well with the red. Put a doily there, a little sentiment. So yeah, this is a little spot for another picture with a little sentiment collage there. This is from one of my journals, probably. Oh, this is Mechanical Error on an invoice paper. This is just regular lined paper that I got from a notepad, and I coffee stained that too. Some die cuts there, and then some rub-ons on this page and a random tab. And on one of those pages that I got from Little Rondelie. And on some of these pages I tried to make it look like it was a mistake, and I double stapled them to make it look more junky. And then I don't know, there's a love for parentheses. Let's see. Get these out of the way. So here, yeah, we're good. Okay. So here is one of those map pages, and just a sentiment here on a collage of stuff. Another collage of stuff for my stash on a doily. Just a spot for a picture to journal on. Another spot for a picture. These are pretty simple. I kept these rub on up here, rub on here of the packaging actually. Just a little collage up here to make the page not look so plain of die cuts. This is one of my big elements, and I just decided to glue down the whole thing on this page. Just a sentiment collage here with some cutouts, die cuts, doily. Another collage here for a spot for a picture with another one of those tickets. Doily. Some number stickers I glued down here. Little collage here with some stuff. This is like one of those clear, I don't know what they're called, vellum. Yeah, vellum sentiments from some company. It's gonna get harder to show. This is just a little collage with the sticker, so that I know what I want you to know. Oh my god, okay. And a doily, and this is just a Monopoly dollar that I just stuck down there. I have a couple of them, so I stuck a bunch of them in this book. And I really love this. Oh my goodness. I have a round pizza tray, and I used it, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. This little collage here I did, and you can put a photo here. Space for photo here, and I'll always remember. What I'll always remember, I should say. Just rub on here on this map page. Sentiment here. Little collage with some die cuts. Same here, another collage with die cuts. Date due. I don't know where I got this, but this is cool. I have a couple. Doily, die cut, die cut. Another one of my big elements. And just a tag, another one of those, and then this vintage photo of a couple. Really cute. I don't know where I got that. Just another die cut collage on graph paper. Rub on here. Love those dots. Collage here with Be Ambitious. It's cute. Elegant die cut. This is from a scrapbook page with a doily and just a little collage. Stuff that just goes together, you know. Photo. And then this is a popcorn bag that I got to coffee stain and use here. I folded it in half, made this flap up pocket still for some printables for my store. And this is just a die cut from a page I got somewhere. I don't know. It's the back of it with a sentiment here. Something. Some journal tags. And this from Polish Lackluster. There's that there. It's another collage with scrapbook paper, die cuts, doily, die cut. Another layout here, some scrap paper, doilies, die cut. Another die cut. I wish I could tell you where I got everything because I don't really know. Just a little collage there, collage here. And there was no like rhyme or reason to the color scheme. It was just like, this page is all pink, this page is dark, this layout's gonna be green, and the middle's gonna be pink. Like, it mismatched the colors, really. It didn't really go with certain ones. Just what went with that picture that was on that page, really. Just did a lot of layering on these layouts. Love that. I didn't do a lot of tuck spots. I don't know why. Collage. Some stapling down with some die cuts. Another one of those flowers. This is a sticker. And a tab. I'm going to buy this punch. I don't own it. I punched it out from a friend a long time ago. Some die cuts, die cuts. This little bug is so cute. Enjoy Life from Charming Fragments. This is another one of those. Oh, oops. Whoops. I should glue that down more. This is another one of those Rhonda Lee images that I got. Another collage. I really like this one. It made me so happy. Another collage here with some Monopoly money, that date due doily, little sentiment. Some rub-on. The flower here. Sentiment. Die cut, layout. This is fun. Some banners and everything. Thought it was cute. Another layout. I really love this one. A bunch of scraps that I used. Another layout. That's a rub-on top of that sticker. Rub-on. Another one of those rondelli images I got and just staple on a number on that one. I like having little, like those little clusters of things on pages. Another layout. I'll be honest with you, I never thought I would finish decorating this book. It was like every page I was like, oh my god, this thing goes on forever. It'll never end. And on this page I cut out one of those, I fussy cutted one of those flowers out from one of those books. Same thing with this, that came out of one of those books. Number here, number there. This came out of one of those books too. Just did a little layout there, layout here, rub on, layout, the sentiment, layout here. It's a little pocket here actually. Little layout there with one of those rondelli images. This is a vintage photo that I just decided to glue down here. The number and everything. Chipboard paint chipboard, whatever that's called. Doily and a thing. Rub-on, envelope in the middle and nothing in it yet. Don't know why. Rub-on. Just scrapbook page. Just a rub-on there. There's some like printables inside. Trying to finish soon. Go. Blech. Image from that book. One of those, some of those tickets just on a doily. This is an image from my new printable Love and Loyalty. Just a layout there with some stuff. Love and Loyalty printout. Just one of those images from Rhonda Lee that she gave me. Printables from my store. The other one of those, of these that I use is here. Rub on. Then on the back is just a collage, and then handmade by Daisy. And that's it. That's all of it. I mean, you know, it's nothing. It's just a little something, just a couple, like 90 pages or whatever, you know. Just something I did, you know, in a day, in an afternoon. You know, it took me 5 minutes. You know, it was cool. It was a fun little quick project. That nearly drove me insane, but it was so much fun. So yeah, that's my first junk journal that I sewn, you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I could do to improve, or what was your favorite. What was your favorite part about this junk journal? Because my favorite part was all the little layering and little clusters of things that I did. That was my favorite part. These little things that happen throughout the pages. But yeah, and if you have a YouTube channel of junk journals that you'd like me to check out, I will definitely take those into consideration, because I'm always watching junk journal books, videos, while I make my junk journals. So let me know, and if I really like your stuff, I'll give you a shout out, and maybe people will follow you, and that would be fun. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out my video. I know I'm a little weird, but yeah, thank you guys. Bye.